So we're just going to jump straight into the video. Now I'm here on the opposite end of where I want to pull from, and as you can see, my seal does not want to budge right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a little bit out right here and cut the end of it off with some snips, and that will alleviate that so it can slide back. So go ahead and cut that off, and that's no problem there. Now if you've got a pair of lineman's pliers like this, you might want to take these and kind of go down the seal and shake it back and forth and make sure it's loose everywhere. This will help that pull out a lot easier when you get to the other end. So here we are on the other end where I want to pull from, and this thing comes out like a dream. No problem at all. It just pulls right on out of there. Now as you can see, this seal is real nasty looking. It's flat over the years and it's just no good at all. So we're going to put in a nice fresh seal. But before we do that, I want to clean up this track with a brush. Very good. Do this all the way across. Get as much of the debris out of there as you can. And if you've got an air compressor, go behind it with an air compressor and clean the track out as good as you can. Now I'm going to go ahead and use some silicone lubricant in here. Silicone does not eat up rubber. As you can see right here on the back, this is made for rubber. So I'm going to spray this in both sides of the track, and this will help that new seal slide through there a whole lot easier. And I've also used some cardboard on the bottom so that I don't wind up with a big mess all over the concrete. So here's our new seal. Those grooves go towards the bottom, and there's a side view of it right there with those T grooves right there. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this into my track, but what happened is the T groove kept coming out of the track, and I was just having a hard time. It was not working out at all. So what I did is I took the seal back out, and I'm squeezing the end of the track just a little bit right there to tighten that up to keep that from slipping out of there, and that did solve the issue. So now we can feed the seal through, and I wasn't having any more issues. So you really want to keep this straight. Obviously, if you have a helper to pull on one end and the other guy keeps it straight, or the other person, it would be much better. But I'm doing this by myself. It can be done. It's a 16-foot door. You just have to be patient, keep it straight, and push. That's mainly the bottom line. Keep it straight and push. All right, that's all we're doing right here. Just be patient, very slowly, work it through there. Keep it straight. Right here's a close-up of what I'm doing. I'm just cupping it, as it goes in, kind of shaping it right there, and just be patient is the main thing. Now, as it got a little more than halfway across, I did find that I had to go to the end and kind of work that end loose a little bit, and then what I did was I went back and forth, pushing a little bit, going back to the other end, and relieving it, going back and forth, and that did actually work. All right, so we've got that all the way to the end right there. Now, I do like to leave these hang over about a ½ an inch on each side. Won't hurt a thing if they're not totally flush. Better too long than too short. Now you might want to go through and inspect your seal to make sure it hasn't come out of the track anywhere, inside and outside, just to make sure. All right, so this seal looks very good. Now there's a chance you may have to adjust your garage door opener with the downforce or where it stops or anything like that, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to go ahead and close the door and see how it acts, and we're going to find out here in 2 seconds if it works. And it looks like it's just perfect. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching.